And now we get into reporting, covering the stories, writing the words down, getting them on paper, getting people to read them. Category honors reporting excellence, as exemplified by an article or series of articles, and here are your nominees.
The Atlantic, For Our Man in Kandahar, by Matthew Akins. A 2-year investigation uncovers the truth about Brigadier General Abdul Razik, the acting police chief of Kandahar province and one of the most powerful men in Afghanistan. Los Angeles, For What Happened to Mitrice Richardson, by Mike Kessler. 11 months after being released from jail in the middle of the night, Mitrice Richardson was found in a Los Angeles canyon, her body dismembered. Mike Kessler explains what happened and what didn't. The New Yorker, For the Apostate, by Lawrence Wright. Director Paul Haggis loved Scientology until the church took a position he hated. Lawrence Wright's meticulous reporting on Haggis and his fellow apostates explores the real world of Scientology. The New Yorker, For Getting Bin Laden, by Nicholas Schmidl. For a nation that had waited nearly a decade, the raid on Abbottabad only provoked more questions. Skillfully reported and suspensefully told, Getting Bin Laden provides the answers. Vanity Fair, For Echoes from a Distant Battlefield, by Mark Bowden. It is a long-forgotten episode in an often-ignored war, but the author of Black Hawk Down forcefully demonstrates how the Battle of Wanat was a tragic symbol of American failure in Afghanistan.
Some interesting pronunciations there. The New Yorker, For the Apostate.
This is the New Yorker's 11th National Magazine Award for reporting. Accepting the award for the New Yorker is editor David Remnick.
There are many things that I love about this profession, trade, just like Terry does, and congratulations to him. But there are few things more that I love more than reporters and writers who take on big subjects, enormous subjects that need reporting, discussion, debate, and the kind of writing that Larry Wright has brought to Scientology. This is someone who wrote a definitive book on the 9/11 world and Al-Qaeda and went on to something much more difficult, Scientology. He had an enormous amount of help in this endeavor, and I know he'd want me to join him in thanking Dan Zalewski, who did a masterful job of editing this piece. Also, the piece benefited enormously, and for many months of vigilance from the Checkers' Jen Stahl, Tim Farrington, Mike Spies, and their boss Peter Canby, as well as the inimitable Dorothy Wickenden, Pam McCarthy, Amelia Lester, researchers Nick Traverse, Yvette Siegert, and not least our lawyer, Lynn Oberlander, who was especially important in this piece of work. I think Larry would want me to thank his wife, Roberta, as well, and I happily do. And finally, there absolutely is no journalism of such unflinching gall without an owner who permits it, who underwrites it, who protects it, and most of all provides untold dimensions of support. And that person, of course, is Cy Newhouse, and we all thank him. Thank you. Congratulations.